There's only one way to find out.
No. Oh, God.
Hey. It's the Pacific Northwest Geek here, Echo Zero, and I am back with another video for my slasher series. This time I am looking at the 1981 slasher movie, Happy Birthday to Me. This movie stars Melissa Sue Anderson, best known for a time on the 1970s into the early 1980s TV show Little House on the Prairie. I have seen a few episodes of that. And Glenn Ford, who a few years earlier played the character Jonathan Kent in Superman, when Christopher Reeves played him for the first time. This movie tells of some kids at a high school that are being offed one by one. These are the popular kids, and one of these kids, Greenie, played by Melissa Sue Anderson, apparently has some kind of problems in an accident and suffered some brain injury. I had to have surgery, and apparently has some memory problems, some amnesia or whatever. And she's also quite possibly the killer, as she thinks she's having some blackouts. Now, kill-wise, early 1980s, there was some, there's a guy who gets his scarf stuck in the tire of a motorcycle, some people getting their throats cut. Since the movie's over 40 years old, I'll go ahead and be nice and say I'm not going to give the ending away, even though when I first heard about this movie in a documentary, they kind of did give it away, but I won't. I actually have never, up until I started this series, I had never seen this movie, and moments before I started filming this video, I finished watching this for the first time. Although I don't know if the transfer was bad or if my copy of the Blu-ray is bad, because at the end, the picture started getting messed up, so I don't know. Compared to other slashers of that time, of the early 80s, I can see why it sticks out. It did not get the best reviews. Siskel and Ebert bashed it, but then again, they kind of did that with a lot of movies at that time. This came out a year after the first Friday the 13th. And, in fact, this came out in May of 81. 2 weeks leading into this, you had The Burning was released a week before this. And a week before The Burning was released, Friday the 13th Part 2 was released. Now, if I had to compare the three, I would say, watch The Burning. It'd probably be my favorite of the three. No disrespect to Friday the 13th Part 2. But, should note that when I was looking at some information on this movie for this, the producers of this movie were also the producers of My Bloody Valentine, which happens to be the topic of the previous slasher series video. The music, dude, I love the way they do the music. I feel it's very helping to set the atmosphere. Trust me, when it comes to music in a movie, any movie, whether it's horror or not, the right music can help to set it, to set the mood or what they're going for. And so this one definitely did it. Also, here's a little bit of trivia. Some of you may or may not have heard the term video nasties. They were a fair number of movies that were banned over in Europe and England, and that renting them, selling them, could get you in trouble. Section 3 was this movies that, weren't that bad, and this is a Section 3 list of the video nasty. So it's a video nasty. Though I don't think it's really the goriest. I mean, it's definitely other movies at the time that were gorier. Burning had some, well, the kills here versus Burning in Friday the 13th Part 2 again. The one where she drops a weight on some guy, kills him, the throat cutting. But anyways, I'm gonna go because I have to go edit this, and I do suggest checking this out for yourself. It is, it's an interesting movie to say the least because it's a little bit different than some of the movies I normally watch in terms of slasher movies. But anyways, I am Echo Kiro, and I will see you on the flip side.